Oftentimes when we do media critiques here at TYT, Lou Dobbs comes up because Lou Dobbs is enabling a lot of bad behavior by Donald Trump. It seems like he is all in for fascism in the United States. And you might be wondering why. Why is Lou Dobbs such a Trump sycophant? Well, we're gonna give you the latest example of Dobbs and what he had to say about Donald Trump. And then I'm gonna show you exactly why Dobbs does what he does. Take a look.
I think at some point, the left-wing national media and the radical Dems, as they continue to subvert this president, try to overthrow him, in point of fact, I think they're going to figure out that he's the smartest president who's sat in that Oval Office in a very long, long time.
So there he is, going after people who were critical of Donald Trump's unilateral decision to, take out a top military general in a sovereign country, which could have led to an all-out war. Now, why does he do it? Does Dobbs actually think that this is acceptable? He probably does. To be fair, when it comes to foreign policy issues, he seems to be in favor of military action without congressional authorization, even when it comes to violating a sovereign country. But he also does it because he knows that Donald Trump is watching, and he knows that he's gonna get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
And Trump did reward him for it during his speech to announce the signing of phase 1 of the trade deal with China. Take a look.
A man who always liked me because he's smart, so smart. The great Lou Dobbs, at first he said, he's the best since Reagan. Then he got to know me more and more, and he said, he's even better than Reagan. Then a few weeks ago, somebody told me, and I watch all the time, but he's got a very important show, actually, tremendous audience, and everybody in this room watches. But Lou Dobbs, he said, he's the greatest of them all. I said, does that include Washington and Lincoln? And he said, yes. Now, I don't know if he was for real, but that's okay. But he is the great Lou Dobbs. Thank you very much, Lou. Thank you. Great show, Lou.
One of my favorite things to do when watching awkward videos like that is to check the facial expressions of Trump administration officials who are on the stage with him, because sometimes they mess up and they forget that they're on camera and they make faces.
What did you see? I didn't notice anything.
Let's play that as B-roll. But if you just pay attention to everyone on that stage, the person on the far right makes a face like, this is not good.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah, and to some extent, I think for some of them, like Mnuchin, it's probably a little bit of what was felt in the inner circle back during the George W. Bush years. It's look at this sad little baby talking about how everyone likes him and he's so smart and he's a good boy. And I'm getting exactly what I want economically.
You're right. You're right.
He can, preen for Lou Dobbs all he wants. I'm getting the tax cuts I want.
And by the way, that was Robert Lighthizer,
the trade representative.
Yeah, and it's funny because during the same speech, Trump said something about like, he doesn't like to be on camera. He doesn't like to give any statements or whatever. Yeah, not during your administration. You're embarrassing. But nonetheless, let's go back to Dobbs. Trump has chosen people from Fox News to serve in his administration.
Yeah.
Like he has, before Napolitano was highly critical of Trump, Trump even named him, that's like the Fox News judge, as a possible Supreme Court pick.
Yeah, it still happened. Jeanine Pirro maybe.
Oh God, it's so devastating. So they do it because they know he's watching and they know that there could be some goodies in store.
Yeah.
It's devastating. And there is a portion of this country that relies on that cable news channel for their information.
Yeah, they watch Lou Dobbs talk about how Trump is the smartest president since Washington for their business news. That's what they get. And as I was watching that, like, I know that we play this game a lot, but I was thinking like, imagine in 2 years or 3 years, it's President Sanders and he's giving like a press conference and he's like, and I just want to say, the great Anna Kasparian, she's very smart. You know why? Because she thinks that I'm Bernie, I'm smart, and I am smart.
I would
she
die.
said I was the best since Obama, and I said, what about farther than Obama? And Anna said, yeah, farther than Obama, and I said, yeah, I am the best. I would be devastated.
Mortified. Yeah.
How sad for everyone.
Like, oh God, what did I do wrong in my life? How did I get here? How did this happen? No, he only values people who kiss up to him. That's it. And if you're a good person on your own and you don't go out of your way to, flatter him, or if you're not overly complimentary, like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if you're a good person. He doesn't care if you've done wonderful things in your life. How have you benefited him? Everything that he does is based on self-interest. Yeah. Everything. His decision to run for president wasn't based on wanting to fix anything in the country. It was, first of all, it was a marketing ploy. He thought it might help him with his businesses. He didn't expect to win. And then he won. And what has he done ever since he was elected? What has he really done to improve the lives of Americans? Really, think about it. Nothing. He's actually dismantled some of the progress we've made on a host of issues, whether it be the economy, whether it be the environment, everything, right? He's just single-handedly dismantled. But he has helped himself and his family when it comes to business dealings abroad, when it comes to hosting official government events in his properties.
Yeah, it's corruption of another sort. Fox, it's a big grifting organization. They exist to take money from gullible people, and Trump does the same thing. And because of the weird relationship between the White House and Fox News, they get to work together to do that. And it's not impossible that you could have Commerce Secretary Lou Dobbs someday.
Yeah.
And they'd both get very wealthy, and damn what happens to anybody else.
Including the entire country.
TYT is all about challenging and disrupting the status quo, and so is Aspiration. Aspiration does not invest your money into fossil fuel businesses that harm our planet, such as pipelines and oil drilling. Instead, you'll be able to fight climate change with tools like AIM, the Aspiration Impact Measurement, and Planet Protection. They also don't hit you with outrageous fees for you to access your own money. You can even earn cash back and get free ATM uses up to 5 times a month. Head to aspiration.com/TYT to learn more. For a limited time, get 30 days of free TYT membership when you sign up.